Hey there, welcome back. In my previous video I showed you that we made the very first Recording the Masters new ferro cassettes. So why is this a really big deal? Audio cassettes are still very widely used in the world, but many manufacturers have actually stopped making them. We all know from the past the very well-known TDK tapes or the Maxell tapes. Well, actually Maxell still makes a tape, it's the UR90 tape, but that's the only one of a well-known brand actually still available in stores. Since demand for cassettes is increasing again, it's very important that we have other parties manufacturing new audio tape again, and Recording the Masters from France have actually succeeded in creating a very new ferro oxide tape. It's a Type 1 tape. We're all very curious to see how this tape performs compared to other Type 1 tapes from the past. Therefore, I'm going to show you in this video how we compare the new Recording the Masters tape with the other tapes. We will be performing distortion measurement, which makes it possible to determine the quality of the tape even before we play any music at all on it. So, who will be interested to see new tape entering the market? Well, first there is the home users, of course. The people who are still recording audio cassettes with their high-end audio cassette decks. They are now using old stock cassettes, and you can see that the price of a high-end audio cassette on eBay is actually skyrocketing. I've seen cassettes being sold for $40, $50, $60 or even more. So there really is a demand by home users for new high-quality audio tapes. The next industry that will be very happy to see a new high-quality tape entering the market are the cassette duplicators. The companies who are now still making pre-recorded audio cassettes. All that we can still use in the duplication industry is tape that has been manufactured from the past, so like old MTEC or BASF tape. This old stock will eventually dry up, and that will leave the audio cassette duplicators without tape, so unable to perform their work. At that point there is Recording the Masters providing pancakes of audio tape to the duplication industry in order to be able to provide high-end, high-quality pre-recorded audio tapes. So I think it's very interesting that there's two worlds benefiting from this wonderful initiative. Therefore I am very excited to go and try the new tape and see how it performs compared to what we already have in this 21st century digital world at audio tapes. So let me show you the setup we will be using, and let's start testing the tapes. The first cassette we will be testing is the old TDK C-60 from the 1980s. This was actually the first version of the TDK D series. We will also after this be testing the later one from the 1990s. The next tape is a top-of-the-line TDK ferro tape. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. How will the new Recording the Masters ferro oxide cassette perform in regard to all the other old cassettes? Now, for that we simply insert it and we repeat the whole trick again. First setting the record level. There we go, record level does not need any adjustment because it was already set for the that cassette, and it's also the same here at the Recording the Masters tape. Actually it reads +3 in the scale of calibration, +3 bars that is. The total is 6 bars to calibrate at +3 decibels, so +1.5 decibel at level calibration. Moving on to the 10 kHz for biasing. This is a source, and we see that we can set it at the 0 setting, the 0 normal bias setting, to be correctly calibrated. Now that the level and bias have been calibrated correctly, we can go over to the distortion measurement again, using the right channel of the Nakamichi audio analyzer. We see it reaches already 0.8%, which is completely in line with all the other tapes, actually, all the other better tapes we had. That really was the main goal of this test, to see how the tape would perform compared to all the other tapes.
The days of our innocence and grace blow by. The smiles we wear upon our face blow by. Oh, the sweet wine goes sour over time. Seems like the more that you called amen, like a bright-eyed smile from some long-lost friend. It's a town called amen. Sit at the windowsill, see the children rushing by. Come a flood of summer rain, strange increments of time. How the wild engines run, burning shadows from our minds. Lord, when the purging gets done, I sure pray what's left behind is a town called amen. Like a bright-eyed smile from some long-lost friend. It's a town called amen. Come lay down on this bed. Hey, close your weary eyes. Like the clouds above our heads, life slowly passes by. Did you kiss the dog you loved when you were a little child? Will you lay in the arms of some sweet reverie a while in a town called amen? Like a bright sunrise. Hey, if you open up your eyes, you're in a town called amen.
Okay, so that was the audio cassette testing. As we can see, recording the Masters Fox cassette scores pretty good, and it can compete with the better cassettes from the past. So this is a very good sign for the future, and it means that we will be able to use high quality audio cassettes again. Of course, it's a ferro tape, and many people are used to using chrome tapes for perfect performance. Therefore, there was also the audio part, and you can hear that for a ferro cassette, the performance of recording the mastered Fox cassette is very, very good. At the moment, the Recording the Masters tape is not yet available for sale. It is expected to arrive in the end of 2018, which means that they are still testing and upgrading the formula. Of course, we cannot wait to receive the final Fox product, and if it's at least the same quality as we have been testing now, this is a very promising development. Of course, we will keep you informed on the status of the availability of the tape. As soon as the Recording the Masters cassettes are available for home users and the tape in pancakes is available for duplication, we will let you know. For now, thanks for watching and see you next time.